Hi there and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga. And today, not your normal hip stretches. So a lot of tendency to hold tension and tightness in hips. That's probably one of the number one places that people ask for when they're feeling tight and not so great, that and the neck and shoulders. But today we're going to focus on the hips. So take it at your pace. If there's ever anything that is uncomfortable beyond a good stretch, I encourage you to back off a little bit and really just kind of tailor it to what feels good. Okay, challenging, but good. All right, my friends, just sitting up nice and tall. Let's take a second and just check in. Roll those shoulders up and back. I just want you to take a moment to close your eyes, to breathe, to let go, to prepare the body and the mind for this journey, to let go of tension and stress. Let's do that shoulder roll one more time. Like I said, it's the shoulders and the neck and the hips. Those are kind of the key components or key places where we tend to hold our stress. Let your arms be heavy, sit up nice and tall, and just breathe. Allow yourself to be present right here. No to-do lists, nothing you have to do, no place you need to go, just be right here. We set an intention of taking care of ourselves, self-care, doing the things that feel good, that feel right. We listen to and honor our breath. Our breath is one of the best things to guide us through, a great indicator of when we need to back off, or maybe there's a little more room to play. Gently open your eyes. Bring your hands behind you. Open up those feet to about hip width apart or a little bit wider, and we're just going to gently rock the hips and the knees side to side. Just coming through center, checking in, keeping the core strong so we're not sinking in and leaning back into, we lose our neck. We're going to stay up tall through the chest. You might notice that you're kind of sneaking forward a little bit with your bum. If you need to pull back a little bit, you certainly can. Now let's hold it to the left, and we're going to come up and we're going to walk it out over that left knee. Stacking the arms. You can even stack fists if you like. Breathe. So sometimes when those hips are really tight, it might not necessarily be that they are overly tight and tense. It might be that they're just a little weak. So we're going to work the hips a little bit today as well as getting into those stretches. Slowly walk your hands back up, hand on either side of your knee, and that back leg, that right leg, we're going to flex that right foot and we're going to lift the foot. It's not a big move. And then gently set it down. Now lift just the knee and release it down. Doesn't have to be big. Doesn't even have to come off the floor. I just want you to engage the muscles through the hip to make that happen. That whole hip girdle, feeling that foot's flexed, foot comes down, and we lift the knee. We're going to do that one more time. So 4 on each side when we get there. If you feel like you need more or less, it's okay. You do your thing. Good, now go ahead and slowly rock it to the other side. And we walk those hands right out over that right knee. Tummy and chest, just resting down. Left leg is bent or straight. You do you. Whatever feels good. And breathe. It's a little work, little stretch. Lots of checking in. Lots of big deep breaths. So whether it was curiosity, or if it was a random occurrence, or if you intentionally chose this video, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you find it helpful. I hope it feels fantastic. I hope it's challenging in all the right ways. And slowly walk your hands up. And again, we're going to have our hand on either side of our knee, and now we're going to work that left leg. Core strong, flex that left foot, and we lift that left foot. Now you might notice that one side it's a little easier than the other. Go ahead and place that foot down, and we lift that left knee. Really sit down. So range of motion is yours. whatever it is today. It might be different on each side. Go ahead and release that foot and lift the knee. And we have two more of each movements on this side. If you feel like you need more or less, yep, you take care of yourself. This is the last of each unless you want more. Good. And then slowly roll it back to center. We're going to pull that right foot in and extend that left leg out long and flex and point that left foot. Hands can be wherever you'd like them to be. Just sitting up nice and tall. Always working on that posture. Good. And we're going to keep that foot flexed. I'm going to have you pull that right foot out and away from you just a little bit. And we're going to roll that left foot in. So this does not mean that we're rotating and turning and lifting that sit bone, that left sit bone off the mat. We're going to keep that sit bone down. We're going to roll it out and we're going to roll it in. So that internal rotation, external rotation. You feel that? Head of the femur through that hip joint. Slow and steady. Take it at your pace. Range of motion again is whatever works for you. We're working to stay up nice and tall. We're not rocking side to side. So again, range of motion is fine. It doesn't have to be to a 10. If it's a 2 today, perfect. What's going on with that hip? Be nice to it. Good. Soften your foot. Now take that left leg and cross it up and over. If having that left knee bent or that right knee bent isn't great for you, go ahead and rock it back and extend that right leg out. So either way is just fine. And we're going to work again to get that left sit bone to the mat. Wrapping the crook of that right elbow around your knee, pull it in nice and tight, and just breathe. So we can stay looking forward. Shoulders are a little offset. We're pulling that knee in, and there's this great stretch to that outer hip. You might even feel it into your lower back a little bit. Feels good. And then slowly turn and look out over that back shoulder if that feels right to you. Otherwise, just keep looking forward. If all of a sudden you're listing really heavily over onto that right sit bone, move it over to that left side. Even it out. Breathe. Little stretch. Now we're going to work it. Slowly releasing. And we're going to take that that left leg up and around behind. Now again, you can have that right leg straight or bent. So if it's straight, that's fine. We lift and we cross. We circle it around and reach it back. So kind of coming to that hurdler's lunge. If that knee is bent, same thing. Up and over and up and back. And I'm just keeping my hands out of the way. So whatever that means, whatever it looks like to you. So you should feel this a little through that oblique. Definitely feeling it through the hip girdle. And let's do that one more time. Awesome. Go ahead and switch. So that left foot comes in, right leg goes long. Hands are behind you, and we're just going to point and flex the foot. How you doing? Some different things, right? Different movements. If you're like, oof, I don't know if I like this, hang in there. Just do what feels right. Keep coming back to it. If it's really challenging, I get it. Just stay strong, stay devoted to your well-being. Go ahead and flex that foot. Go ahead and pull that left foot out and away from you just a little bit. We just want to give room for that leg. Hands are behind you. I want you to sit up nice and tall. And we're going to roll that foot in and then roll it open. So again, we're not moving through the pelvis. This is just the head of the femur rolling through that hip joint, and open it up. Your range is your range. I want you to notice if you're compromising anything in your posture. There's this tendency to kind of hollow as you roll back. There's a tendency to arch as you come forward. Just stay tall. Stay strong through the belly. You got a little core work here. Just a little side bonus. Good. Let's do one more each way. Do you notice that this side feels any different than the other? Probably so. Nice. All right, let's take that foot up and over, crossing it. And again, if you need to extend that left leg, you sure can. And we're going to get that right sit bone to the mat. Sitting up tall. If you want to stay facing forward and just pulling that knee in, you certainly can. If you want to wrap the crook of the elbow around and pull it in, it's a deeper stretch. You're going to get that bonus of that spinal rotation. Just make sure that that right sit bone stays connected to the ground. You can stay facing front with your gaze, or you can look back. Again, this is all about tailoring it to meet your body where you are today. And oftentimes how you are mentally, physically, emotionally influences how your body feels. So be nice. Be kind to yourself. If it feels good, look back. Make sure you're breathing slow and steady. Remember, your breath is one of the best things to guide you on that intensity scale. If you're holding your breath or breathing shallowly, that's a really good indicator that you're a little too deep in the pose. Use those big exhales to clear away resistance. You can kind of feel yourself just kind of melt in. That was just amazing. Just feeling that release of that tension in the hips. I hope you got that too. And then slowly return it back to face front. And we're going to take that right leg up and around and behind. Now again, that left leg can be straight. It doesn't have to be bent. We sweep it back up and over. So we're working the strength in the hip, taking it up, around, behind. If you need your hands for support, use them. If you don't, hands are just at heart center. Keeping that core strong, getting a little bonus of working those obliques, working that rectus abdominis, working those transverse. Yep, getting it all. And back up and over. And back we go. And one more time, take it up and over. This time, take a hold of that right ankle and just gently pull it back. We're going to work to stack our knees. This is an intense stretch. This is half of our cow face pose. If you're having such a hard time getting your knees stacked, you can come forward and then bring those knees together. Feet are wide, so we're not necessarily sitting on our heels. If you're having a hard time getting your bum to the ground, use a block or a bolster and sit on that rather than sitting on your heels. We'd love to have the heels on either side of the hips and sit up nice and tall. This is a good one. Breathe, lengthen the spine. Hands are just going to come out so that those arms are long and you can feel those shoulders kind of pull down and away. There's kind of a tendency when we get into these more intense hip poses to have those shoulders creep up by your ears and hollow out your tummy and chest. Lengthen. Breathe, sit up tall. As we open that chest, we breathe a little easier. I want you to notice what's going on through that right hip, that right side of the pelvis. You'll have a tendency to kind of list over off to that left side because this is intense. If it feels good to you, just stay here. If you're like, I think I'd like a little deeper hip stretch, go ahead and hinge it forward. We keep the length in the spine, bringing the tummy and chest down towards the leg. A little tuck of your chin. Breathe. And then slowly we rise, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, a little fun here. And I'm going to have a little apology for my bum in your face in just a second. We're going to bring both hands to the left. We're going to lift and we're going to extend the legs and we're going to walk those hands over to the left foot. As you're ready, spinning on the soles of your feet, on the balls of your feet, and then bending those knees and having a seat. And we have just switched to the other side. How cool was that? If you're like, I don't even know what just happened, it's okay. Switch, so now that left leg is on top, however you need to. And if you need to, come forward, stack those knees, and then have a seat. If you're like, wow, I could find the floor on the last side, but this side I'm having a really hard time getting my bum down, go ahead and sit on that block, sit on a bolster. If you have a little towel or a blanket that's folded, you can sit on that. So whatever you need to do. And then sit up as tall as you can. Again, those arms are going to come out to a nice wide V. And we're just going to kind of prop ourselves up to sit up as tall as we can. You're welcome to close your eyes. I want you to just feel what's going on through your body. This is an intense hip stretch. And just breathe. Again, be mindful of that posture. Posture influences breath. Slow it down. Let it go. Your body's initial response to anything is to guard, to protect. We need to remind the body that it's okay. We're not going to push it too far. We're not going to ask it to do more than it's ready to do. And breathe. If it feels right to you, we start to hinge it forward. Nice long spine, tummy and chest coming down towards that left leg. Breathe. And then slowly we rise, coming back up. Go ahead and kick that left foot around. Let's come up onto all fours and open up those knees. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat and press it back to extended child's pose. Just let the forehead come to rest. Let your upper body be heavy. And just breathe. Big toes are gently touching. With those knees open wide, just affording the tummy and chest to come down a little deeper. Getting into the groin a little bit more. Those outer hips. When you're ready, slowly walk your hands up. Come over onto a hip and sweep your feet around. Go ahead and slide on down towards the top of your mat. Knees are bent, bringing the hands behind you. Cross that right ankle over your left knee and pull that left foot in. Sit up nice and tall. Does not matter which direction your fingertips are pointing, just lifting the chest, making sure that you're not sitting back and losing your neck, just nice and tall. Breathe. Feels good to you, pull that foot in a little closer. If you're all of a sudden you're hovering off the floor, your bottom's not touching anymore, that's a good indication that you're a little too deep. Again, if you can't find your neck again and you're stuck down with the neck between your shoulders, lift them. Back that foot off a little bit. And just breathe. Now go ahead and back that foot off just a little bit and take both knees to the left. That right sole of the foot pressing down towards the ground, and we're going to push that right knee away just a little bit. Again, stay in posture so that you're not sinking in, staying strong through your core. And then we slowly take it back through center, and then we take both knees to the right. Outside of that right ankle presses against the outside of that left knee. Breathe. Now, if you're on your wrists or your elbows don't like this, you can always come down onto your back. Just safely come down onto your back. And then again, stacking that right ankle over that outside of that left knee. That's always a great variation of this. Just that laying down figure four. Perfect. And let's go ahead and come back through center, placing your right foot to the mat, crossing your left ankle. And we just pull that foot in, drawing the knee in. Lifting the chest, lengthening through the crown of the head. Now you should be easily able to kind of roll through the ankle and point and flex your foot. If you're kind of listing that ankle and you're more on your foot, not so great for the ankle. You can kind of overstretch those tendons and ligaments on the outside of the ankle. We want to stay away from that. We like limber limbs, but not loose limbs. That should be on a t-shirt, I think. Just kidding. Not really. Let's take it to the side. Take it to the right. That left sole of the foot to the ground. A little press away with that left knee. Again, you can be on your back if that feels better. And then we come back through center and we take both knees to the left. Just feeling it all, checking in. That feels good. And let's go ahead and bring it back to center, extending that left leg out, and then the right. Sit up as tall as you can sit and hinge it forward. Forward fold. If you're already on your back, you can pull those legs in towards your tummy and your chest and do that reclined forward fold. Great alternative. Either way, either sit in or on your back. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. And we're going to find a safe way to come all the way down onto our back. Take your time, however you need to come down. And we pull that right knee in. Extending that left leg. Extend your left arm out to a T. Pull that right knee up and out towards your right armpit. Great stretch right through the front of the hip, through those hip flexors. Great stretch to the inner thigh, the groin on that right side. Depending upon how tight you are, you might feel this in the right glutes. And then we're going to pull that right knee through center. Right arm extends out. Left hand to the outside of the right knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Oh, just let it happen. Don't force it. And then turn and look out over that right arm. So lots of work on the hips today. Close your eyes. Just breathe. Hopefully just the right amount, just the right intensity, and just the right variation. I hope it felt amazing. I hope you feel amazing. And I can't thank you enough for joining me today. Slowly we roll it back to center. Placing that right foot to the mat, go ahead and extend that right leg out. And we pull that left knee in, hands to the shin, just below your knee. As we pull that knee in and that right leg is long, this great stretch to the hip flexors on that right leg. What do you feel on that left side? Hopefully it feels super good. Again, always listening to your breath, checking in with your breath. That right arm out to a T, left hand's going to guide that left knee up and open out to that left armpit. We work to keep that right side of the pelvis level. There's this tendency to roll to the left. That's a little bonus work for the obliques on that right side. Kind of cool when you get to feel that isolation of the muscle being used. Love it. That's what we call mindful movement, when you recognize and realize what's working, what's releasing, what's being stretched. How's your breath? Slowly pull that left knee through center and extend that left arm out to a T. Right hand to the outside of the left knee and gently pull your leg across your body. Just let it melt. That left shoulder stays against the mat, turning and looking out over that left arm if that's okay on your neck. I tell you, some days all the asanas, all the postures that we come to feel like magic. And some days they just feel like so much work. I hope today was a magic day. I hope it just felt amazing. Consistency, my friend. Show up as often as you can. Always listen to what's going on with your body. Meet yourself wherever you are. Challenge yourself appropriately. And on those days where you're like, nope, don't have it, show up, but be gentle. I thank you so much for being here. Slowly we roll it back to center. We're going to keep that left knee tucked in, and we're going to pull that right foot in. We're going to cross right ankle over the left, reach down, take a hold of the ankles, just above your ankles, and just gently pull it in. So nice for the lower back. Make sure that you're taking care of your knees. You can have those legs extended a little bit more. You don't have to bend the knees quite so much. So just meet yourself where you are. And then release and cross so the other leg is on top. Take a hold just above the ankles and pull it in. I just don't want you pulling on your feet. Again, overstretching through the ankles. Gently releasing. Bring your hands behind your thighs. If you're up for it, keep those ankles crossed. We're going to pull those knees back and rock it up. If you're not, I encourage you to roll to your side. Use the strength of your arms to help you come back up. Whatever feels good to you. And then we turn and have those ankles crossed to easy pose, sitting up nice and tall. Close your eyes. Let's take a moment to check in. If you'd like to sit on a bolster, on a block, you're welcome to do so. Close your eyes and sit up tall. We send our breath into those hips. letting go of any tension, releasing anything heavy. We recognize the self-care of today and what a gift that is. I can't thank you enough for choosing to spend some time with me and allowing me and trusting me to guide you through another practice. I hope you love it. I hope you'll come back and be consistent. I hope you'll join me often. As your awareness is drawn inward towards your breath, feeling light and carefree. I hope that sensation carries you through your entire day. Gently open your eyes, take a big breath in, reach it high, and exhale. Pull those hands to heart center. Again, thank you so, so much. Be well, take care of yourself, and until the next time, the light in me honors the light in you, which means namaste.